Hello! So I'm going to show you how to download R and RStudio on your computer, PC, laptop, and I've actually uninstalled R and RStudio from my own laptop here so that the experience I get will be more or less exactly the same as you get. So what you need to do is get a search thing up, and you want to first search for CRAN, C-R-A-N. That stands for the Comprehensive R Network, which is where you download R. So we want to download R for Windows. We want to install R for the first time. Download R 3.23 for Windows, so that's the most recent version. And I'm going to save it here. Okay, so you can see that happening in the bottom corner here. So I'm going to just pause this for a moment because it'll take a couple of minutes to download. I'm sure on your computer it'll be quite a bit quicker. I'm on a slow internet connection here. Okay, so you should find that's finished here. Right, and in order to run this, what we're going to need to do is double click this to run the installer wizard. Let me turn that off. So I've now got a window up asking me if I want the program to make changes to this computer, which you won't be able to see on the screen. So I'm going to click yes here. And then OK. And then we want to accept all the defaults. But of course you'll have read the licensing agreement. So I've just gone with all the defaults there. So this is setting up the R language, which is what RStudio uses. So you can run R on its own, just using like a command line type interface with very few menu options. But I recommend always doing it in RStudio because it makes some simple things a lot easier, especially for a beginner. So I'm just going to pause here. Okay, so it's told me it's finished. I'm going to click finish. And it should now be installed. And as I said, I could use that if I wanted to, but I'm going to install RStudio as well. So we need another search for RStudio. There we go. And it should be fairly easy to find where we need the program we need to download here. So RStudio is what we call an IDE, Integrated Development Environment, for running R, which means you have more menu options. So I'm going to download RStudio. I want the desktop version, so that's a sort of private version rather than what you might install on a server like we have at university. Download RStudio desktop, and then I've got a few options here, and I'm going to choose, in my case, RStudio Windows Vista 7, 8 and 10, and it's quite likely that's the one you're going to want as well. I haven't tried installing on a Mac, but I'm sure it's going to be more or less the same straightforward process. So again, I'm going to save this to my desktop. And again, I'm going to pause this while it works. Okay, back again. So that's just finished. So again, I get this going. I've now got the "Do you want to allow the following program from an unknown publisher to make changes on this computer" window, which you can't see. I'm going to click yes. And then I'm going to click the yes and next and so on for all the defaults. So I'm installing it. I'll pause so you don't have to watch. Oh, caught in the act. Okay, so that should have finished. I'll just click finish. And now I've got R installed on my computer, so all I need to do is start it up. So I'm going to go to my programs. I'm on Windows 8 here, and look for the new programs that are installed. It's automatically put a shortcut for me, but I'm going to go here anyway. Where are we? RStudio. So let's start this up. There we go, there's RStudio starting up. Okay. Brand new version of RStudio. So you can see you've got the console window. I can start a script window if I want to. It tells me here what version of R I'm running. You see I'm running that 3.2.3 version, and I can start using RStudio as normal. Okay, so it's just as easy as that. Good luck.